In this video, I'm going to break down the key differences between hosting n8n locally on your computer, self-hosting it on a VPS, or using the official n8n cloud. At the beginning, I will give you a simple explanation of every single option, and then we will move to the comparison sheet I created for you. I know choosing between them can seem confusing at first, but by the end of this video, you will know exactly which one you should use. So the first option is hosting n8n locally on a personal computer using Docker. This means you run the n8n software directly on your personal computer using Docker. The n8n instance only works when your PC is turned on and connected to your network. It gives you free private access to all the core features and is best for learning, building and testing workflows before you put them live. It's free but unreliable for 24/7 business needs. The next option is self-hosting on a VPS. VPS stands for Virtual Private Server, and this is where you rent a remote server from a provider like Hostinger and install the open source n8n software yourself. You manage the server, which means you have unlimited workflows, unlimited executions, and total control over your data for a low monthly fee. It's the best choice for users who need a powerful 24/7 publicly accessible n8n server but are comfortable with a technical maintenance. So you have unlimited power and control but requires server management skills. And the last option is using n8n Cloud. This is the official paid subscription service provided and managed entirely by the n8n company. You don't deal with any servers, updates or maintenance. You just log in and build workflows. It's the easiest and the fastest way to get started, but you pay a premium and your usage is limited to a fixed number of workload executions per month. So you have zero hassle but costs more and has execution limits. So these were simple explanations so you know how every single option works. And now let's move to the comparison sheet to get more into the details. So here we have local hosting using Docker, self-hosting using VPS, and using the official n8n cloud. Let's begin with the primary goal. The primary goal for local hosting is development, testing and learning, and it's a place where you can play around with n8n without any consequences. Primary goal for self-hosting on a VPS is production, control, long-term cost. So this is built for production and control. If you want long-term solution that keeps cost low while you scale, this is the goal. And primary goal for n8n Cloud is convenience, zero maintenance and official support. So you can focus purely on building. Let's move to the hosting cost. For local, it's $0 per month, excluding electricity and some your computer capacities. I don't know about you, but I'm on my computer 24/7, so I already pay for electricity. So in my case, this would not be a problem. For self-hosting, it's from $5 to $10 a month, and basically you need to pay for VPS subscription. And here you can use something like hostinger.com. I think they have the best integration with n8n with some pre-made templates. And for n8n Cloud, it's minimum $25 per month. It's also for the subscription fee, but you have limited workflow executions. So the cost goes up from here. So if you go to the n8n website, to the pricing section, here we can see the pricing. We have a starter from $24 a month, and as you can see, we can run only 2,500 executions, and then the price only goes up. So be aware of this. The next thing we have is ability. For hosting it locally, it's very low because only runs when your PC is on and it's unsuitable for 24/7. So basically your automations and workflows will work only when your PC is turned on, so it's very limiting. For self-hosting, availability is high. It runs 24/7 all year long on a remote server. In this case, your automations will be live non-stop. And availability for n8n Cloud is the highest, managed and monitored by the n8n team, so it's very reliable. The next thing we have is public access and webhooks. For local option is none, requires tunneling like Cloudflare for testing but not production ready, and this is the big pain point because there is no public access. You have to use tunneling tools like Cloudflare just to test webhooks. Let's move to the self-hosted option. And yes, it has public access. It's essential for receiving webhooks from external services. In this case, you have fully public access, so you can receive external hooks from tools like Stripe or Typeform, etc. And for n8n Cloud, we have public access as well, fully managed public URL for webhooks. Now let's move to the execution limit. For local hosting, it's unlimited, so you have unlimited executions, and the only limit is how fast your computer is. For the self-hosted option, it's also unlimited. You pay for the server's resources only. So basically you pay only for the subscription. So it's not like with n8n Cloud, because here you pay only a subscription and here you pay for the executions run. And execution limit for n8n Cloud is limited to 2500 executions per month, and it scales with the higher plans. So this is the catch as well. You have only 2500 execution per month, and if you exceed this limit, you pay more. The next thing we have is maintenance. For local option, it's very low. It's just restarting Docker and updating container image manually. Like I said, the maintenance is low, but sometimes it may be annoying. Maintenance for self-hosted option is high. You manage operating system, Docker, updates, backups, and security. So in this case, you need to know what's going on your server and monitor that everything runs smoothly. With the n8n Cloud option, there is no maintenance. It's fully managed by the n8n. So in this case, you never have to touch a server update. Let's move to the technical skill required. For local option, it's beginner, intermediate, basic Docker. So let's move to the self-hosted option. Here you need to have intermediate or advanced skills, because you will be managing Linux, server admin, and Docker. And with n8n Cloud option, it's for beginners. No server admin skills needed, because you will never touch a server or something complicated. So if we use some simple scale, in this case for n8n Cloud, this will be 1, the easiest option. For local option, it will be 2, still easy, but a little bit more technical. And for self-hosted option, it will be 3. You need to understand some things. Now let's move to the data sovereignty. With the local option, it's complete. Data never leaves your local machine. So if you have some sensitive data, it will be very safe. For self-hosted option, it's high. Data is on your server, hosted by hostinger, but under your control. For n8n Cloud option, it's low, because data is stored on n8n's Cloudflare infrastructure like Azure or AVS. So here they are under your control, here they're also under your control, and here they're under control of n8n. Now we are getting to the last point, and I think it's the most important point, because here you will understand the right option for you. So the local option is best for solo builders, prototyping, testing some sensitive or internal data connections, and non-critical scheduled tasks. The self-hosted option is best for startups, small teams, high-volume users, and those prioritizing unlimited executions and full data control over convenience. And the n8n Cloud option is best for non-technical users, small business, or teams who need guaranteed uptime and are willing to pay a premium to avoid all server management. The final verdict: which one should you choose? The local option is the sandbox. If you are just learning or building prototypes, stick to the local hosting. It's completely free and private, but because it relies on your personal computer being on, you should never trust it with a critical 24/7 business automations. The n8n cloud option is the easy button. If you have a budget and absolutely hate dealing with servers, go with the n8n cloud version. It's the fastest way to start with zero maintenance. But remember, you are paying for a premium for that convenience, and you will hit execution limits if you scale. And the last option is self-hosted VPS. I think it's the smart winner. If you're a startup, heavy user, or just want the best value, the VPS is the winner. Because just for the $5 a month, you get unlimited execution and total control over your data. So now you should know which option is the best for you. For me, the best option is self-hosted VPS. It's cheap, it has unlimited workflows. You need a little bit of technical skills, but it's not that hard as you might think. And below this video, I will leave also 3 tutorials. The first is how to host n8n locally. The second is how to connect Cloudflare tunnel for your local host. And the third one is how to self-host your n8n with VPS. So it doesn't matter which option you picked, I can help you with all of them. So just check the description of this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them below this video and I will help you.